The one thing about Yellowstone, especially right now, is all the construction that's going on. Even yesterday when we came in late in the evening, we got delayed pretty heavily, probably about 30 minutes or more, just because of the traffic that they divide up. It's basically one lane, so each side takes turns going one direction or the other. But they're doing some serious road construction, and that can easily throw off a day's plans. So if you do come and you do know that there is construction going on, kind of accommodate that into your schedule, because the line is growing. Look at this. So since we have nothing better to do and that we're just sitting in traffic, let's kind of show you where we're at. This little dot right here, Norris Campground, that is where we landed and are staying for the next few days. And that's actually really nice, and that's what we wanted even yesterday when we first came in, because if you look, it is centralized through the entire map, and it leads to being a great location for exploring all through around the surrounding edges of the park. So being there gives us a great opportunity to dedicate one day to going and checking out the Grand Prismatic Hot Springs. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And then of course Old Faithful, definitely got to check that out when you're here. And then possibly another day, at least what I have mapped out, is exploring Artist Point. I heard great things about this area, especially that it's kind of like the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. So we'll go explore there, see what is all going on. Hopefully the weather can continue to cooperate with us, and just take it all in. This park is absolutely amazing. With a last-minute decision to take the Mammoth Terrace Loop Drive, we were fortunate enough to spot our first black bear of the trip. As you can imagine, we were all scrambling for our cameras to capture this incredible moment.
Go ahead.
Oh my God, is that
Yeah,
a little cub?
yeah, there's a little cub.
Is that a little cub?
The big mama bear's got to be around here somewhere.
Oh my gosh. Needless to say, the bar was set pretty high with views like that to begin the day, though there was much more to see on our agenda. We continued north towards Mammoth Hot Springs to explore what else lies ahead.
Jumping I feel like dancing souls. Turn it up, you know I can't get enough. Turn it up, and now we about to light it up. This place is jumping now, we about to bring it down. Feel the rush, hey, yeah, let's turn it up. Turn it up. This place is jumping now, we about to bring it down. Feel the rush, hey, yeah, let's turn it up.
Alright guys, so we're back here at camp, and holy cow, what a day today was. We did a lot, packed in a lot, and saw a lot. It was tons of fun. Glad we got a really nice spot here at North Creek Campground here for the next several days. We ended up doing a lot of traveling on the Grand Loop Road, which basically circumferences the entire park, or almost the entire park of Yellowstone. But we got to see a lot of cool things. We saw bison on the side of the road. Through one of the hot spring detours, we got to see black bears, even saw a cub, which was really cool. And then also to add to the collection, I'll show you guys. Boom, there it is. Yellowstone National Park patch. We'll be adding that guy onto the headliner there of the Tacoma, and I like to do that just because it showcases as a little memorabilia as far as where we've been, all the travels we've done, and just kind of showcases our accomplishments. And I like to add those to the headliner. And I think, you know, I don't know if you're a true overlander unless you have a strong patch collection, so I need to show you guys that here pretty shortly. But now that we're at camp, we're gonna go ahead and get some dinner made, kind of stay out of the sun. It is kind of warm here, but we're gonna go ahead and get that going and just kind of hang out for the evening. It's been a pretty busy day, and I think we're all kind of tired, so we'll go from there. Good morning, everybody. It is a little past, it's a little past 5:30 a.m. and we all woke up at about 4 a.m. this morning because we wanted to go drive back out into Hayden Valley, which is one of these really cool plateau areas here in the park. And yesterday when we drove through, we saw a lot of bison in a similar plateau. So we wanted to try and catch a glimpse of them being more active in the morning this time, and to also catch the sunrise because the colors here have been pretty amazing the past few days. So why not tie in both of them in one go? So we are gonna make a little coffee out here, get a little breakfast going after sunrise, and we're just gonna kind of hang out and see what kind of wildlife we can catch this early in the morning. So a little change of pace, but let's see if it's worth it. So even though we didn't get to witness any bison up close and personal this morning, we still did get to see them. They were just on the adjacent hills a little far away. But when we did pull in, it was actually kind of interesting. We couldn't really see much, but we heard a lot. We heard the wolves howling from afar, which was really neat. We heard elk grunting, lots of birds on the water, and obviously the bison grunting as well. But man, Hayden Valley, this is a cool spot to check out if you guys are ever in the area. Definitely set aside some time to come out here, either sunrise or sunset. That's usually when the animals are a little bit more active anyway. And definitely pack warm clothes because I am bundled and it is a little cold this morning. But still, this was a great spot to check out and a great start to the day. As the morning sunrise was nearing its peak, we started that much needed pot of coffee and breakfast. Though with full light shining in the valley, we were able to witness much more landscape than before. It just so happened we noticed a bunch of dark spots standing off in the distance. This was the herd of bison we came to see. Though not wanting to miss this opportunity, I jumped in the vehicle and headed down a few hundred yards for a closer look. This is called a bison jam. Think of it as nature's roadblock. Bison are known to stop right in the middle of the road before getting to the other side. This could be due to the tastier food on the other side, perhaps posing for the glamour shot from the mini park visitors, or simply humor for them simulating city traffic. Whatever it may be, know when driving through this area of the park, it would be wise to account for a bit more travel time, as this is something you might even want to stop for. Join us next time in part 6 as we continue our visit in Yellowstone National Park, stopping at some of the more iconic locations. I promise you won't want to miss this. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing and be sure to hit the notification icon so you can stay up to date. Until then, safe travels.